Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm your host JC and this is Out of Ore. So I've dug out a little bit back here. I did get a smelter put in. We're smelting gold bars right now, and then after that it'll be iron bars, just so we have continually working. I extended this out, I think three this way and then three this way. I do have some more wood beams and planks being made over there in the thing. At some point I'll move it over here so I don't have to quit running back and forth. And I butchered a bunch more trees so that we have wood to make that stuff. I do have a little bit of dirt to sell here, and that'll put us like, I don't know, 15, nope, let's see. Dirt selling for $1.50 a piece, looks like, approximately. So we're at 18,000 now. I have some planks here that we can use for whatever. Nothing really we can buy at the moment. We're not using the wash plant or anything. I do, however, have a quick way to make money. I'm just not sure I want to use it on these series. Um, the oil refineries, if you set down an oil pump and put it through one refinery just so it goes from crude oil to just oil, and then put it into a holding tank, you can take that out of there and sell it for really good money, like 600,000 a stack, and it comes in pretty quick if you're using a high level power input thing. Um, 5 or 10, one of those two. You'll be just cranking it in, and of course you want to use wind or solar power. I'm just not sure if I want to go down that route because it's kind of a cheat in a way. So yeah, I'm gonna think about that because, like I said, I know I will need some oil if I want to do some roads to make asphalt, but I'm not sure I want to use it to make money. I've heard of people leaving it running for like 10 hours and having, $10 million of oil to sell, which is kind of ridiculous in a way. So I've dug out to the right, make sure we get all of it, and it looks like the outer edge is going to be gold, silver, aluminum, silicone, whatever, lithium, and then the center is going to be iron. Like I said, we won't know for sure until we get all the way up there, but just looking at the way it's sitting here, it's a pretty good chance. So this episode is just going to be digging, trying to make some money so we can actually make a wash plant. My thoughts too, I'm not sure if we should like tunnel in here. I mean, the tunnels are 300,000, but this could be a good spot to actually tunnel in and see what we can find. Maybe some blasted rock or solid rock to make blasted rock, and then have a draw crusher turned into gravel. And then we can start making concrete also, and I have to worry about these wood planks. Right now, I haven't seen any spot to make those, and I don't want to buy the materials to make it happen. So I'm kind of pondering what to do. I keep finding myself almost driving off the thing still, even though I made it 3 more deep. And then, while we were just digging away, let's see, I've dug that much, but we have a lot of material, and I want to save the coal because I might want to make steel bars, but I'm thinking that since I have another 18,000, that I should go make some more wood blocks, make another smelter out here, and put a second one down to do like this lithium and aluminum. In fact, yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to remove the iron ore down here. We have tons of iron ore too. I might sell a stack of that. I want to make sure to keep the pay dirt and gold for later on. And like I said, probably going to smelt that. So let's go see. I said I have some stuff being made over here already. Hopefully we'll have enough already to make those. Because I need, what was that, 3x3, so 9 blocks. We have enough planks on us right now, or floors. So if I wanted to make 9 of those, yeah, it'd take 45. So let's stop this for a second. Let's do those. Then I'm going to do 45 more wood beams. And I want to have this be the same amount, so I'm going to need 128 planks. Then we'll have 150 of each of those when these are done. So we can do a few more digs while that's finished in those blocks, then we'll put another one down. I did dig out, so it was like right there at the level we needed to be at. I believe with the last episode we only had like, I don't know what, 3,600 or something, so I have done a little bit of digging, made a little money. I said I had to spend 15,000 to get that smelter. And then another, yeah, we probably made like 30,000 off of just selling dirt. It's the only thing I've sold. I haven't sold any gold ore, gold bars, nothing like that yet. If we were to go down the oil path, we would need 1,500 there, 8,000 there, and then I'd need a tank, another 6,000, let's just say 65 so we're even. So that's 16,000. I'd need a power converter, and like I said, we'd go with the 5-speed so it's coming in quick. Another 53, so that's going to be 69, let's just say 70. And then we also need to have power, and I believe that would run probably around 750. So we're looking at another 50 grand basically between that and the power line. Let's see. So 50, 103. Yeah, so we need like 120 if we're going to do that. We're nowhere close to that, especially when I'm going to be spending 15 to make another smelter. I used to watch this podcast, I guess it's a vlog show. They did live streams. They used to never do math on air. And I'm like, if you know how to do math, it's not bad. But as you can see, the whole like edges here have had like, well, not the whole, but most of the edges had that gold band next to it, which would be good for us. Just keep the gold bars flowing in. I do want to go up at an angle a little bit here. I'm just not sure how much I want to go up. If I want to do this, or if I want to maybe stair step it up with concrete or something. Again, I have no gravel. However, there is a way to do this where I'm not actually buying the concrete blocks, and what it is you go in here to materials. You can either buy the cement, which would be like ridiculous, but if you go in here and you go to gravel and you wanted to buy a stack, it's 8,600. Well, a stack will make you about 100, I think, cement, and then you can start making your own concrete blocks. But the problem is, in fact, it wouldn't make that much, I don't think either. You'd also have to get water, and then you'd also have to get a cement mixer, and what's the other one? The wash plant to make the cement, and the cement mixer to make the concrete. I don't know, just something to think about for the future. Actually, I know I'll have to step this up a little bit, because if I want to dig that part out, we could go as far as like doing several stair steps and then come back out, take them back out, and continue digging the flat part so we get all of it. Because if you try to dig it out now, like the bottom part, then it's going to be really hard to stair step up. Oh, that's something I didn't think about. Fuel. We are on hardcore, and we use a lot of fuel on hardcore. Well, I'll be able to sell some more dirt here in a minute, so... It's only 2,000 for the tank. The question is, where do I put it? Because every time I left click, it's gonna, if it's close by, it's gonna want to sell fuel to me. Let's see if we got any dirt in here. Return, we do. Let's sell that. Alright, so we got 26. If I go fuel, spell it right first. It's 1900 for that. And then I want to get another smelter. So now we're back down to 9,000. And I think if I put, because I'm not usually using my up mouse button here next to the, usually it's just the right one for going the tilt. So I put this right here. God, it's gonna suck though because I don't like it being uneven like that. I think I'm gonna put it up top here. Like I said, I don't use the up much here, so I think this will work. Come on, let's see. Okay, we'll turn it around. I mean, I guess that's okay. But yeah, see, every time you use the left mouse button, it fills it back up. So I'm hoping this is far enough away. Yeah, okay, it is. Just gotta make sure and bring it up far enough before I back up so it doesn't trigger that every single time I come back. I guess I could make the platform a little bigger and move it off to the side. Because you don't have to get very far away from it before it goes away. Let's go check on those blocks and get this lithium and stuff smelting. Do this the right way, come through here, so we're not jumping down, breaking our leg. I think if those blocks are done, I might just move everything over real quick too, so it's over here. Yeah, they're done, okay. Actually, I'm gonna let those run through first, and then we can do it after that. Let's see. I think it's 9 by 3 by 3. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, that kind of sucks. Off hanging in the air. Yeah, we'll fix that later when we get some more in here. And then we'll just plank this out real quick. And we will set the other one back on. Let's jump up here so we're out of the way. And is that 7? Yeah, that's 7. Okay. I mean, we could probably put 3 on here, but I think 2 is good enough. So let's get all of this. And we're going to go max. And we're going to do aluminum and lithium. Both of those take, yeah, 99 minutes, 50 seconds to finish, so we will put the excess down in here for now. And continue digging. So I can definitely get some dirt from over here. I could make a dirt ramp later on too, if I save some of this dirt. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I should put the fuel tank over there. Dig this out flat. Stick it over there. See, I raised it up and instantly it just fueled it right back up. So I gotta be careful with that. I'm not sure how much it charges or if it's by the amount used. I never actually paid attention to the fuel part of it. So that's pretty close to as high as I can get without ramping up. The concrete's just so expensive. Like 45,000 for 20. Hence the reason why I thought about doing the whole oil thing, because concrete's so expensive. And we don't have any gravel area around here yet. There's solid rock, plastic rock, etc. I believe this one's going to come out on Sunday. I work Saturday, so it's going to be probably not until Sunday before I make the next episode. Let me know what you think, if we should try doing the oil to make things a little easier money-wise. I said we still have to come up with 120k, so that's not going to be no easy task to start with anyway. But after that, or we could do it cheaper. We could just put in a smaller input to start with, and then go from there after. But we still need the 53 for the wind turbine and 16 for the pump and things. Level 1's pretty cheap. It's only, I think, 1,500. And if we did that, then we could just purchase things as we need them, instead of trying to figure out how to build them all. I actually, my friend Jekyll and I started a multiplayer last night just to mess around, try some things out on the Iron Pit mine, and we put one of those out, and in, I don't know, a 5-hour period of time, we probably made like 4 million off of it, running with the level 5, I think it was. We would just let it run, and when we needed money to purchase a new equipment or more concrete, we'd run up there and see how much we had and sell it off. It's pretty nice. I actually learned from a guy named Grim Burkwolf, I think is what his name is, his YouTube name is. Give credit where credit's due. Not something I figured out on my own. I think if I do the beta branch though, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a oil refinery and run my money off of that because, like I said, things on the beta branch are so expensive, it's ridiculous. At least from what I saw, I was looking at stuff at lower level, but like the loaders, they don't look the same, so there's some that are different. And I definitely want to be able to use like the baggers and stuff like that, so I don't know how much those would be. Alright, let's see what we got for gold in here. How many gold bars I've smelted up so far. Because I know we got more here, yeah. And then we got more iron, yeah. We're going to have to sell some of this iron, I think. 1100 there. And let me just grab one. I want to see how much this is worth. If I had to go to sell 147 a bar. That's too much math. I'm not doing that on recording. 400 in there. I mean, that's only like 60,000. Right? It'd be 14,700 for 100. So a little over 60 because it's got 4 something in there. I am gonna like keep digging back this right side too, so that we get dirt coming in. Because like I said, I don't want to sell off this iron and gold unless I absolutely have. Well, the gold I don't mind. We'll always sell the gold, but like the lithium and the other stuff, aluminum, we'll use that later on for other things in the CNC area. Dang, I can't get that little thing off the top there. Tried twice now. I mean, we are improving though. Like I said, we got 2 smelters, we got a fuel tank, the hoffer. We are making some money, so we also have the gold to sell now too. Just hardcore's a little slower. Take a couple episodes of doing this probably before we make enough to actually start a wash plant and start making some decent money off the pay dirt that I'm actually picking up out of here too. So I don't have an analyzer yet, but if you look back here real quick, let me dump this first. If you look back here, you can see that this here is dirt, this here is pay dirt, this is going to be the iron, and then we have a little bit coming back in here that's gold, silver, whatever. And then same thing here, it's coming back up this way. So I'm guessing if I actually were to dig out the edges of here, up here at the top, it would just be this band all the way around. And then a bigger section up at the top, because I know it's right in the middle up at the top. You know, sort of in the middle. this is like all. I didn't get any iron out of that at all, so I'm just thinking that there's a big chunk of it here, and then it kind of spreads out and goes around, having the iron all the way through the middle. But also with digging this out over here too, it gives me room to improve if I actually want to stay here and make a plant out of this area. Because I don't want to, it'd be nice to have it up on this plane, I guess. So we just keep working out that direction, instead of having to build up a bunch of blocks down below. Now, like, if we do the oil refinery, then we can put it wherever we want, because, I mean, the blocks won't matter. Money comes easy at that point. So I'm going to do a couple more scoops here, and then we're going to check to see what we have for dirt to sell, and sell the gold bars. So I'm not quite sure I want to sell the aluminum yet, or the lithium. Definitely want to keep the iron, because I can use one of those smelters with some coal to make steel, which would be good for handrails, stairs, etc. Yeah, I'm going to have to move that fuel tank. That's not going to work there. Seeing that thing pop up all the time is kind of a pain. Alright, let's check to see what we have here now. Sell stuff off. Move the woods thing over here. Let's see, return. So we got a little bit of dirt. We got 12,000. The gold I'm not going to sell. I am thinking about selling some of this iron, because we have 30,000 of it already. How much does iron sell for? Let's take one and find out real quick. That sells for 18 a piece. So if we take 10,000, that's 180,000. Let's do that. And then we'll sell the gold bars, and we might be able to upgrade our... I should end up making a third one of those too, I think. We'll have one just making strictly iron. What we'll do is we'll put it back here facing this way, so we don't have to put blocks underneath of it. I mean, double blocks. Alright, let's see what we have here. We have 72,000. That's pretty good. And then we're going to have 18 for that one, and then this one's going to be, 174. So we haven't even got to the dirt yet either. 3,100 and almost 14,000. 273,000. So I think if we come back and sell this thing, which won't be for much, because I mean, it's what, this one here. But we could go to the 11, which is now a 13-yard bucket. So we'll be getting more material in, and I can raise it up higher too. So let's go ahead and purchase that, and then we're going to pick up the other one. We're going to return to inventory, yes. And then we're going to sell this one for 54. So we still have 100,000 and a new excavator or loader. I love how it drops with a chopper. Yeah, look at that. Now we can go up a little higher. hit this stuff we weren't able to reach before. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna grab one scoop and put it in there, and then call this a video. Look at that. Oh, that's a big scoop. I'm gonna move that damn fuel tank too. Think what I can do. So I'm gonna take these smelters and put them over here. I am going to go make a bunch more blocks is what I'm going to do. I'll do that off recording though. That's going to do it for this one. I'm going to move a few things around while I'm not recording, and see you in the next one. That's it for this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, click that like button. Let me know what you think about using the refinery to make money so that we can, concrete build up. I would probably do it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Like right here would be one section up, and it would only be the equivalent of one block up. So then I could do a flat part there, and then go like 4 or 5 blocks over, and then do the same thing, go up. But yeah, we could definitely use the money. I'm just not sure if that would be something you guys would want to see or possibly do. Let me know in the comments, please. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. It helps the channel. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care for now, and have a great day.